In this video, I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks for cleaning the charging port or USB-C port that we have on Motorola Edge 60 Pro over here with some household items. So if you have some dirt over here in this port, let me try to help you clean that. So what you can do, what you can use is pretty much anything that is not metal. So for example, we can use toothpick or wooden or bamboo skewer. We can also use soft toothbrush, we can use compressed air, we can use Q-tips or cotton swabs, and in addition to that, a flashlight might be useful as well. So if you want to start cleaning, the first thing that you need to do is turn off the phone. You don't want to clean the charging port while the phone is on in order to avoid causing some damage. Besides that, we can just start using the flashlight in order to look inside the port and check for lint, dust or debris. Then with the toothpick or wooden skewer, you can gently insert that tool into the port and then carefully scrape out any visible lint or dirt. However, you don't want to push too deep, you just want to scrape the surface. You can use the soft toothbrush, soft and dry toothbrush, and brush lightly inside over here in order to try to loosen and remove more dirt. If you have compressed air, give it a few short bursts and hold the can upright. And optionally, you can lightly dampen a cotton swab with isopropyl alcohol, cotton swab or Q-tip of course, with isopropyl alcohol, squeeze out the excess and then gently clean inside the port. If you do so, you want to let it air dry before turning the phone back on. You don't want to turn it on while it is wet with the isopropyl alcohol. And that's pretty much everything regarding tips and tricks. However, I also want to mention tools that you should not use. So for example, you should avoid metal objects like I mentioned. You don't want to use paper clips, needles and pins as they can easily cause some damage. You don't want to use water, obviously. And you don't want to blow into the port with your mouth because it adds moisture. And you don't want to use too much force either because it is quite easy to actually damage the charging port, and of course this might result in the port not working and therefore you might not be able to charge your phone after that. So in order to avoid causing damage to the port, you always want to use just a little force, as little force as possible, just to remove the dust, debris or lint or anything like that. And that's about it. If you found this video helpful, leave a like and subscribe.